Hey guys, continuing on with reacting to the songs in the new AGUST mixtape, I'm going to be checking out Burn It featuring Max. And actually up until right now, I wasn't sure who Max was. I realized that once I googled him, I realized I had heard a song of his before at least. But yeah, I feel like I've been very out of touch with like American artists ever since I got into K-pop a few years ago, because that was like primarily what I'd listened to. And, you know, lately, now that I have all the time at home, I've been trying to, like, catch up more on, like, what kind of music is trending in America and that type of thing. Because, I mean, I live here, I should kind of know. Not that it's a requirement, but, you know, I just wanted to kind of catch up and see. But yeah, now I kind of have an idea of who Max is, and yeah, I'm excited to hear this collab song, Burn It. So, let's go ahead and get into it. It's gonna be lit, isn't it? Sounds like it's gonna be lit. I love his voice. Like figuring yourself out, I guess. Ooh, I love the instrumental, the deep bass. Ooh. What is it? Ah. This is interesting. I love this part. The instrumental is killing me. Wow. This is fantastic. Wow. Okay, yeah, it's over. Oh, wow. Okay, let's chat a little bit. Go back, there's things I wanted to touch upon. This is really interesting. Like, so what's the difference between me who has tasted success and me in the past? And he says so there really isn't much of a difference. That's so interesting. It's like at the end of the day, you're kind of the same person, right? Like, even if you change the course of your life and something, like, it's still you at the end of the day, no matter how much, like, you grow and change. Like, you can be a slightly different person, or even, like, a, like, relatively different person than you were before, but at the end of the day, like, it's still you. And, like, success isn't what's gonna change that. This part I also thought was so interesting. Maybe it's just ashes, or maybe it's the same. So he's saying, like, even after you do all that, or like try to change yourself, right? He's saying like try to burn up like who you are, like that hatred of yourself. Like, did you really change anything, or is it just kind of like a wasted effort because you're still going to be yourself regardless and you just have to come to terms with that instead of trying to destroy it? Such a fascinating message. And then in the chorus, I see the ashes falling out your window. It's almost like you're looking from inside towards your outer self, kind of, and you're even wondering, like, is this who I really am? And then, like, in front of the mirror, like, it all, like, connects. Like, the song, all the lyrics just really tied together and connect back together, which is so cool. I really love the message of this, too. Oh my god. We'll say this over and over again until my last breath, that he is an unbelievable producer and lyricist. Wow. Everything was all wrong, so burn it till it's all gone. But then what's that gonna do for you? I think that's the whole point of this song. Interesting. Must be burning sun or burning ashes. It's your choice. That's actually really interesting. I was really surprised to see this line. Don't forget that giving up is also courage, because I feel like, at least in his music, he usually preaches the opposite, you know? He kind of preaches like hard work and making yourself into something, and like greed and like all that type of thing. And so I guess I see where he's coming from, that sometimes like letting go of that and realizing that it's toxic is also a strength, you know? Like, not everyone can work toward their dreams realistically. Like, some people's lives just aren't like set up for that. And a lot of people have worked and like gotten somewhere despite that. But nonetheless, like, sometimes giving up, like, even though you really want something, giving it up is like the strong move to make, because you just know that, you know, like, you have a reason that it can't work out, and maybe there's something else, like maybe you need to provide for someone else. Like, there's a lot of situations that can arise, and, you know, he's saying that sometimes giving that up is actually what makes you stronger. So that's definitely a powerful line as well. And I like that he's saying like it's up to you to choose and decide. And then when he's saying like burn the sound inside me, it almost sounds like he's talking about maybe like that voice in our head, that like the anxiety speaking and that type of thing. It's not worth listening to all that. So he's saying maybe instead of burning who you are and trying to become something else, maybe burn that voice in your head that's telling you that, you know, you're not good enough as you are, or like you're doing the wrong thing, and just like follow what you really believe. Maybe that's it. Again, there's so many ways to interpret this, because that's art, right? That's music. It's kind of to each their own, and I don't know what specifically he intended this to mean, but I think one of the beautiful things about it is that people can take it how they need to take it to better themselves and to help themselves, and, you know, whatever interpretation fits with someone's background, I think can work. So, yeah. Alrighty, thank you guys so much for watching. If you'd like, you can follow me on Instagram at Alice on the Internet, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone.